Hey, what's up guys? Today I'm going to be doing a different type of video. It's going to be of the black cat story. So this story is a paranormal story about a black cat. It's very strange. I was telling this to my friends in science and they encouraged me to tell you guys and make a video about it, so that's what I'm doing here today. So I do have a black cat. Her name is Luna. I will show you right now. So this is my black cat Luna. She looks so pissed off right now, but she's not. She's a sweetheart. And she's very, very small. She's very small. She's not big at all. We had her for about a year. And she's just super cute. Say hi, Luna. Such an angel. So this is a story about the black cat. So basically this is a paranormal story. If you do not believe in ghosts or do not believe me, please don't leave hate. I'm very sorry. I'm not here to make you believe me. And the day this stuff happened, except for the first experience, I wrote down the time and I wrote down the date. So all of this is facts of when it happened, where it happened, and it goes into detail. So without further ado, let's just get into the video. A while ago, again, I don't know that exact date, but I do know the time. At like 7:30ish, 7:40ish, I was sitting on my couch looking straight off, like my couch is right here. I was at the end of it and I was looking like that. My sister was standing right here where I was looking, and she was at this kind of hallway right next to my room. She was right at this like rug, like in the middle of it. So basically all of a sudden behind her, quickly, this was very quick, a black cat just like shot out of her leg. This sounds really weird. It was behind her. Say this is her legs. This is her legs. They were together. I did not see something run like this. I just saw behind them run into my room, just like that. Of course, I got up and I was like, Luna! Thinking it was my cat, and I walked in my room and I started looking around. She was nowhere to be found. And as I was going to school, I told my mom about the story and she was like, that's strange. After I told my mom this, I went to school. After school ended at like 2:30, I got home at like 3:30 because I had to pick up my sister and everything. It's a long story. I walked in my house and Luna came in with us, which confused me at first because I was like, maybe she ran out. Maybe it was her in the room and she ran out. But my dad explained that she ran out of the house at the night before. Because he works at 9 o'clock. She ran out then and she hasn't been in since. And her running in with us was when she came in the first time that day. So really this freaked me out because it couldn't have been her. She was not in our house. So I was like, maybe it was my two other cats, Link and Bob. Bob is a white cat, so I don't think I'd mistaken him for a black cat because he is very, very large. He's not fat, but he's a very big cat. So is Link. So I really wouldn't have mistaken them for this cat. Plus they do not run. They kind of like do a little prance, like they're so proud of themselves, and Luna kind of runs like that. So I didn't know what to think at this point. On February 25th, 2017, at 7 o'clock at night, my dad, keep this in mind, my dad said this after a while he did not know about my mother's experience when he told us this. So just keep that in the back of your mind. At 7 o'clock-ish, my father told me when him and my mom were watching a movie that he saw a cat run out of my room and down the hall into the kitchen, and it was his words, too fast to be a cat. So he told us this at like, I want to say 11 o'clock, but he said this happened at 7-ish. but he didn't want to say anything because he just didn't. And I believe this more because my father is always the one that if something paranormal happens to me, I'll tell him, I'll be like, oh my god, this happened to me, there's ghosts in this house. But he'll always be like, no, you're just imagining it, Ashley, there's no ghost in here, like, you're fine. If there was ghosts in here, I would know. And for him to openly admit that it didn't seem like my cat Luna just made me believe it, because he'll never, like, if he didn't mean that, he wouldn't have said it. So that night he had no clue about my mother's experience, but at 10:27 at night, me, my sister, and my dad were in our own room while my mom was in the living room watching TV. So basically, all I heard, because my room is really close to the living room and I could hear everything, I hear her go, Looney Tooney, because that's what we call her. And a few seconds later, I hear her say, holy crap. And she said it really scared. So I decided to walk out and ask, what's up? What's wrong? And she said, I just saw a cat hop how like Luna is, right into a corner, and like how she was like gonna hop onto the couch, but nothing ever hopped onto the couch. And so I was like, that's strange. So I started looking around and looking everywhere. She opened her door a crack and yelled, is everything okay? And I yelled, yeah. Mom just had a black cat experience. She opened the door and closed it behind her and walked to us. I started explaining the story by then, and me and Mom were talking with her, and she looked very, very concerned because she looked me in the eyes and said, Luna has been sleeping in my room for at least an hour. There's no way that could have been her. So that just freaks me out so much, because my cat was outside the first time. Couldn't have been her. And the second time, it might have been her, but I doubt it because it was too fast to be a cat. But in the second time, she was in my sister's room. Now the fourth time is what really freaked me out. So this fourth time, I had to wake up my father because he does work night shift. So when it's in the afternoon, he tells us to wake him up. So I was gonna wake him up, and I opened the door, turned on the light, and my cat, Luna, ran in. And at this point, he was kind of awake because we already tried to wake him up before. But my cat, Luna, ran in the door, and he looked at her and said, did you guys just let her in? And we said, yeah. And the strange thing about this is when I let Luna in, she instantly ran and started sniffing under his bed. But that will make sense in just a second. He said, did you just let Luna in? And I said, yeah. And he goes, then I just saw the black cat run under my bed. She was sniffing under this bed. I freaked out. I'm so scared of this black cat. I don't know if it's a live cat. I got very scared. Oh my god, I'm losing my voice. At the end of this, I'm losing my voice. No. So I got very, very scared. Sorry, I'm very sick. But I hope you guys like this video. I have more paranormal experiences when my voice won't sound like this. I do have paranormal experiences that I would like to share. Give this a like if you would like to hear them. Subscribe and turn on that bell notification to be notified if I ever do them. And just comment down below if you would like to see different, like, other types of videos. So, thank you so much. I love you, and I'm dying. Goodbye. Bye.